Hey, what's up, guys? Taking advantage of drive home. I'm driving one of the company vehicles, as you can tell by the vinyl. But anyway, I wanted to do another video. I didn't get a chance to do it this morning, and I wanted to follow up on our, habits to success. One of the things that hinders a lot of people is not taking action, right? They begin to overthink everything. For instance, what should my logo be if you were starting a business from scratch, or what should the name be? What I need to spend time on a website. I need to spend time on a Facebook page. I need to spend time on my business cards. I need to spend time on this, that, and the other. And all that really is what is called creative avoidance. Okay, all that stuff in the end truly doesn't matter. I tell you from personal experience that right now I have no business cards for myself after I left my previous team. I haven't ordered them. I'm still doing deals. People are not even asking me for those business cards. In the end, what people are looking for is for you, your personality. Can they trust you? Building that rapport with people. That's truly what's gonna matter. Yeah, I updated my Facebook page and a few other things with my logo or whatever, but I didn't really spend a whole lot of time doing that, because in the end, what matters is the action that you take. Okay, you need to just take action. You need to start making some phone calls. You need to start grinding and do circle prospecting. Contact the people on your phone that are friends, and things that I've been kind of mentioning to you guys that are actually more beneficial than any website, any other business card, signs, all that stuff. That stuff is great, it is necessary. I'm not saying it isn't, but in the end, what's gonna matter is those contacts you build, right? The relationships that you build with people, taking those few steps of action, of following up with people. Because let me tell you from experience, when I first started working at Remax with my old team, okay, there was a young lady that came to me looking to buy her first property. I did the buyer consultation and everything, and I was able to talk her into doing an investment property as her first purchase for various reasons, and we'll go into stuff like that in the future. But I came to find out that her sister or cousin, somebody very, very close to her, was a real estate agent at Remax, same office that I was working at the time, right? And I got to thinking, I was like, man, why didn't she go with her friend or relative or whatever? Why did she decide to go with me? Well, it was because my reputation. Somebody had told her at her job, she was working at Arvest at the time, and I have a contact with an Arvest, a lender that I normally work with, that recommended me to her. And when she contacted me, I answered my phone, I answered her text messages, I worked around her schedule. I tried as much as possible to be there for her, not knowing that she had a real estate agent in her family, right? So don't think that just because you are a licensed agent, the people around you or your family are going to do business with you. It's not a given. Trust me, it's not a given. You have to stay in front of people. That's where taking action comes into place, where you start sending those text messages, those phone calls, when you're at parties or gatherings. You'll find creative ways to bring up that you are a real estate agent, especially in our area. You get into conversations with people of like, man, have you seen that development happening in Pea Ridge or Springdale or whatever the case may be? And you begin the conversation. As a matter of fact, my friend Jose, I sold his home in Centerton, helped him buy one in Pea Ridge. But one of his kids' birthday parties, I was able to get into a conversation with his dad about a property that they owned in Rogers that They didn't have any people renting the house. They don't live there. It was vacant, and they were just putting money into it, right? So I got into conversation and said, hey, well, let me take a look at it. Maybe you can sell it for, you know, top dollar right now while the market's hot, and you can get up from underneath this thing. It was free and cleared, paid for. And I said, maybe you can use that money towards your retirement, right? So, you know, I got into that conversation. Nothing happened immediately, but I was following up with his dad. His name is Luis. So I was sending a message and say, hey, you know, if you don't mind, I can do a market analysis on it and let you know what it's worth. And he said, yeah, what the heck, do it. So I did it, sent it to him. It took about 8 months before he finally said, hey, you know what, I want you to go ahead and list it for me. You were right, I don't need to be spending more money. But I was following up with him, you know, every other month or whatever, just trying to stay in front of him. You know, I was taking actions, taking steps to be in front of him so that I would be the guy to list it once he was ready to do it, right? So having said that, guys, that's what I want you guys to do. Take action, right? Follow up and follow through. The biggest mistakes most agents do, especially when they start, is they don't follow up with people and they don't follow through. If you're gonna tell somebody to do something, you do it. You respond their text messages, you call them back. If they ask you for certain information, you get back to them, right? That's what's gonna set you apart. It sounds simple and easy, but let me tell you, 99% of the agents out there are not doing that, and that's what's gonna set you apart. That's what's gonna make and break your business, really, to be completely honest with you, whether it's real estate or anything else you do, is following up with people. You have no idea how many times people have said, man, I appreciate you getting back to me. The last agent that I worked with wouldn't return my calls or text messages. I had to hound them, this, that, or the other, you name it. That's it. It's simple. So don't get hung up on trying to have the best marketing or anything like that. Trust me, that's important, but it is not as important as you getting out there and taking action and getting in front of people, talking to people. That's what's gonna bring deals. That's what's gonna make you money, is those relationships you build with people. And you know, maybe you don't do business with that particular person for months. Real estate is a business where you plant seeds. Whatever seeds you plant today will reap the benefits down the line in a few months. Sometimes it's you know, within a few weeks. Sometimes it's even sooner than that. You just never know. But you have to be able to take those action steps to make sure that you're in front of people when you need to be in front of them. So when they're ready to make that decision to buy or sell, then you are the obvious option. Hope that makes sense, guys. I'm gonna try to keep these videos under 10 minutes so that you know, you guys can listen to them and finish and get back to what you're doing. So anyway, talk to you guys soon.